Hey gang, I am Tom. I'm the co-founder of Cash Flow Experts and the creator of the Small Business Funding Network. It is great to have an opportunity to chat with you, visit with you, get to know you, and obviously we're going to learn something that's extremely valuable today, not just only about the insights of my company, but the way that you can profit and benefit from an amazing opportunity. Ta-da, as you can see very clearly. There is something different that I want to talk to you about today, and I think it benefits you more than anything else that I've unveiled before, which is tall order because we've provided a lot of value over almost 2 decades of serving the public. This will also give you, I'm pretty sure, a little behind the scenes insight into how my business works, which you've never seen before, and show a new way that you can make money by basically just testing out all my new products for free to see how they work before they get launched publicly. I've invested a lot of time and money developing great business products over the years, as I said, 19 years, almost 2 decades now, that people buy and use to improve their income, get great results, rave reviews from the people that are successfully utilizing these. Almost 20 years and many millions of dollars building a team of researchers, developers, and support staff that are all over the world. We have people in the Philippines, here in the US. All of that has gone into my company, and that is the measure of success that we have. It's not just me. I'm in front of the camera, obviously, but there's a huge support team, backup team that is behind me that really helps to bring these things to light. And as a result, and the result of all of this investment, pardon me, is that over the years, we help a lot of people who need business improvements, and we sell a lot of new products every year. We are constantly in development of the latest and greatest thing that our customers need to get an edge and make more money in a very competitive world. You know how it is. The main areas that we're best known for are business funding, incorporating services like forming the perfect business LLC for our clients, and creating website funnels. That simply means 1, 2, 3 that generate income for our members. You know, the kind of thing that gathers leads, sends people to a welcome page, gives a description, education, some humor and interest, tells a good story, and then leads them ultimately to purchasing something that they were looking for anyway, and people making money off that e-commerce transaction completely hands-free, without having to lift a finger, without having to do any shipping, no customer service needed, all boom, 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 done digitally, done automatically. That is what a website funnel, in my estimation, is best described as, best served as, okay? But there is one thing, we're good at a lot of things, but there's one thing I found that we as experts can't easily do for ourselves. Since we're the ones that invent and build our products, like we know them like the back of our hand, that will be sold to the public, we don't know how to test them like a person would who has no prior experience or knowledge of any of the principles they're built on. So if you build something, you know everything about it. You can't come to it like, oh, how would I use this? Or how would I do? Because you know exactly how, since you were the builder, right? We know exactly how they're supposed to work because we made them, so we know how to use them intuitively. I can't step back and like cover my eyes and be like a new person would who came and looked at this product for the first time. So I can't look at my own products like a stranger does because I built it and I already know how it works. What I need to know is how would a potential customer be able to use the product that has no prior experience with the core principles? Let's look at it this way. If a child picked up one of my new products and they didn't know anything about business, it's unlikely, but as an analogy, let's follow through it. Would they easily be able to start using that product successfully to get the improved results in the area the product was designed to achieve for them? Can a child pick it up, see it, read it, learn it, understand it, and then use it successfully? That's what we're trying to get to in the quickest amount of time possible. I know the products work, but I need someone to test it outside my company who's not as familiar with it as my own staff is, so that we can see how easily it is for the average person to succeed with it and make any tweaks necessary before it goes to market. This is a very important part of product testing and development. This kind of testing, as I say, is super important, but I can't do it for myself because I know the product inside and out like the back of my hand. That's where you come in. And this is the part where you can act fast and get an opportunity to get paid pretty well to become a product tester for me. Why is it worth so much money to me? Because the sales ultimately lead to millions of dollars of revenue, but it has to be right from the start at the beginning. And again, I want to recruit you, if you're like-minded, to help me get that point right out of the gate from the immediate inception of this. How does $5,900 in cash up front on the front end and up to $30,000 in total monthly payments on the back end sound? That's what we're talking about having available to people to go through this process, get all of the fringe benefits, and have a relationship where you're working directly with me so I can hear the feedback on the phone, deal with you directly, obviously operate through email so that we can make sure this is as dialed in and as tuned in from the very beginning as it possibly can be for a brand new person who's never seen it before. Many of these products I've seen and utilized for 6 months, pardon me, before they eventually come out of the market. So again, I know everything about that. I can't step into the shoes of a person very easily who's never heard of it before or seen it before. Hence, again, where you come in. So here's the deal. Are you following with me so far? I've got a lot of great information that is laid out for you here to make this super simple and easy for you to comprehend. I've come up with a way that solves our company's problem of who can test the new products I create as an outside observer that will look at everything with a fresh set of eyes and also pays you a ton of money to do the testing for me. And did I mention that this means when you become a product tester for me, you always get to use my brand new products for free, even before they are released to the public. So when nobody else has access to them, you're front of line, first in the queue to be able to get these phenomenal results from a new product the public doesn't even know yet is available, okay? You just have to tell me how they work, if they have any bugs that we need to fix, and write a short, simple review of them that can be shared online. You know that's what the world is interested in looking for, right? And both the testing and the reviews you can do make more and more money in the future, not just now when you're testing them today. So this literally is a passive income program as well as a pay as you go when you're initially doing the testing. Great opportunity for those that are business minded, understand the power and the profit of this. So this is what I am talking about specifically. Let's get into the nitty-gritty details of this. You want to become a tester for me? Better act fast, because obviously everyone wants to do this and there are only a limited number of spots available. As a product tester, every month you get a free copy of my latest product before or just after its initial release. So this is hot off the press, right? Cutting edge stuff. And as I've shown in demos before, what is a product? What is it I'm talking about? This is one of the late great bestsellers from eras past. This is a literal physical representation, about 200 pages, of one of our best-selling products of all time in history of a company, Shortcut to Money Secrets. So obviously, as a product tester, we wouldn't need the expense of shipping a heavy item like this. Now we can do it all digitally. So you get full finger through access, complete back office support, everything involved in using that great Shortcut to Money Secret product in your own life, in your own business, or in general, just basically as a tester to see exactly what it does, kick the tires, how it works, and then give us a little bit of feedback, again, as a fresh set of eyes, as an outside perspective of somebody who does. I know almost every detail that is in all 200 pages of that book. It's impossible for me to come in and be like, well, how would a new person look? Because I'm too close to it, right? Okay, so, and I will probably, in addition to all the new hot off the presses, I will probably give you some of my older products to test and review as we refresh them periodically. You know, you've seen this. We have occasional re-releases of things, or we just want to give you something to test out to kick the tires. So you'll get a lot, lots and lots and lots, over $3,000 with a free product over the course of your years immersive experience in this tester program. You also get sent an email with the basic guidelines of how the products work, what it does, and the best ways to use it. This is part of our product description that I really want your help refining. That is one of the hugest things that leads to a buying decision of somebody in the public, is that crisp, exact product description, hard-hitting, couple of sentences. Help me refine that, and we'll all make a lot more money together, and I'll pay you for that. This is part of the product description. As I said, I really want your help defining, refining, so it's crystal clear to the people who are ultimately going to buy and use it. Then you try the product out for yourself and give us your feedback. Just email us. I mean, this is simple, not time consuming, easy. You know, what kind of things do I want to know? As I've written on the board, help and understanding. Was it easy for you to understand initially, right out of the box? How long did it take? Did you find any shortcuts that could speed it up? Sometimes some of our best ideas come from our outside audience, right? Was the initial result it gave you, and what was the initial result it gave you, and what was the ultimate end result you got after you followed the instructions given and let it run its course? So obviously, pardon me, at the very start, you're going to get one initial result, and as all the pieces fall in place, you're going to get a much bigger, much more robust result by following through on all the steps. I want to know each of those historical markers in the process. What happened immediately, and then as it ran its course, what was the ultimate actual end result, the sum total of all of the results that you got from properly following the instructions, obviously. Then give us a short written response and a little product review of it, and we pay you. It doesn't sound hard, because it's not hard. It is very straightforward and easy. Depending on, a lot of people want to know exactly about the money, because obviously that's a good question. Depending on the number of tests and reviews that you do in a month, you can make as much as $5,900 for just a few hours of this kind of important work. And it is work. Like you are putting some thought into this process, which could also be benefiting your business depending on which free products you get to use as a tester. So think of that. Not only are you helping the public doing the test, I know some people are altruistic that way, you're getting paid for your time and looking at this, and depending on what kind of business or investing you might like to do, you can utilize the results that you get from the test of these free products directly into your own benefit of the kind of business things that you are wanting to grow and have goals and are working. So cool. We call it in the industry a win-win-win situation. And remember how I said those product reviews that you submit can also make you money in the future. Remember I mentioned that a few minutes ago? Well, we are paying some people as much as $2,500 a month. That's 30 grand a year in extra bonus money when anyone else orders our product after they've read your review and then made a buying decision based on that. It's called affiliate income. It's simple, it's easy. You don't have to have anything to do with it. We'll put all of that in place other than you simply doing the test, giving us feedback, writing the review, and off to the races we go. So that means this pays you great now money when you're actually putting in a couple hours to do the testing. And as the products are released and the public reads your reviews, you can make residual income, is the technical term for it, from any future purchases that people in the public make. That makes this a great passive source of future income for anyone that is thoughtful about this opportunity. Again, put in the work, put in the effort, give us your good feedback. Don't rush through it. Oh, yeah, it was great. Give us good, solid, sound feedback, because that's what people in the public are really tying into and queuing up on. When they can tell you've actually used the product. You have gotten the result that you're describing in your simple review. That's the goal. That's what leads to millions of dollars of product sales in the future, which you can tap into a large part of, as I said, on the back end. That makes this, as I say, a great passive source of future income for anyone that is thoughtful about this opportunity and works closely with me on how to best do the reviews after you've tested the product out successfully. I don't expect you to know right out of the gate exactly how to do this or exactly what the best statement in a review is, I'll give you all of that in spoon fed. I mean, of course, you can go to Chat GPT and you can queue it up, but I'm much better, much more direct from the source for me to give you that information because I know the product and I know the public and I know the market that we're in much, much better than any AI Chat GPT type of thing can. But of course, we have these additional tools that help ramp up and increase our engagement and ultimately your income. Take note and remember, we only have a limited number of openings for this, and the price is going to rise way up higher than it is now if we ever would do this again in the future. So this is your truly once in a lifetime opportunity. Here's what you're going to get when you enroll today by the midnight deadline to do this product tester program. Very brief, very simple. You get your own named income account that your extra money and commissions will go into that lets you draw cash out each week. Some might say, Tom, can I do this in the name of my business? Of course, that's our specialty in this education arena, is showing people how to do more money things in the name of our business, which generate zero taxable income in many cases. You will be given also, as I stated earlier, a number of free products to test every month, which you can keep forever. Those become yours, okay? We send you a nice welcome package with bonus material to start and the basic information included on how to do a proper review. So all of that simple, easy to follow instruction will be included. Also in your bonus pack, we will be a standard W-9 form. You know it, you've seen it before, for you to fill out so that we can quickly pay you all the income you're going to earn. So this is normal like anything else that you get paid off of. You will be able to work with both one of my staff that oversees this program, I call them in many cases a partner, and with me as we can brainstorm together on the phone ways to make this as profitable as possible to you and to the people who ultimately are going to be buying and using these great new products as they're released over the coming months during the next year. So this is we're not going to all flood you and load you up all at once. You'll get some very good stuff initially from the beginning, but then as time goes on, you'll get more and more great products for free to test, to keep, to use, and value in growing your own business. All in all, you are receiving with this program a type of consultant income system, which is the most highly coveted in the industry because it is extremely flexible and totally scalable to earn as much for yourself as your desires permit. So scalable is the name, pardon me, is the name of the game in any business or industry I get involved in. You want to be able to put in a very small amount of effort initially, and then be able to use the system to ramp it up, to grow it, to roll like a snowball rolling downhill and gathering more and more mass. That's what we're talking about. Passive income, residual income, scalable income. That's what this program has in spades. So how do you enroll before the midnight deadline and get access to this amazing opportunity that you can use for months and months and months to come? If you're watching me on Zoom, which many of you do, simply go type in a new browser window, okay? Pull up a new tab, however you do that, type it into a browser window, the website destination, www.cashnow260.com, cashnow260.com, or to keep it simple and easy, if you are watching this directly on a YouTube video that was within the YouTube ecosystem, they put the link directly, they embed the link directly underneath the video within the YouTube ecosystem. You click on it, they both go to the same secure checkout page, so you're good, you're covered. If this is playing on some other kind of platform or device, click the links you find beside or below the video screen, click here to order, click here to enroll. Some of them have buttons that say get started today. You'll see, you'll easily find it no matter however the process is. But again, if you're watching me on Zoom, it may behoove you to simply open up a browser tab, type in to a new browser window, cashnow260.com. That'll take you to the secret checkout page. If you see that this is a YouTube video screen anyway, pardon me, click the embedded link right below YouTube. If you're watching on any other kind of device that posts this on a web page, on a website, then you'll see Beside, there'll be blue links, clicker links, or below, there'll be the links to click to get to the same secure checkout page where you enter your credit or debit card information. Do it immediately, click submit immediately. I'm assuring you, there are a lot of people, this will sell out. This opportunity will be gone, and there will be some number of people that will be greatly disappointed they couldn't get on this. Look, you'll see when you get to the end destination of the secure checkout page that you enter your credit card or debit card info. This costs next to nothing compared to the money that you get paid. Oh, and by the way, as I said, including $3,000 worth of free product for you to use in your own life, in your own personal development, your own business growth, all those kinds of great and amazing things. Here are my final, I don't want to take too much of your time. Pardon me, we're quickly getting to the end of my allotted time frame for this great demonstration. As I've said, limited opportunity for this is all good things in life. I've come across so many great things, made so much money, and you always see it's a limited opportunity when something is that good. The deadline to enroll is midnight Pacific time today on the East Coast. That gives you a couple extra hours. Then you get to join for the cheapest cost you will ever see us offering something like this for. And it will make you back 200x your money, not to mention providing you with about $3,000 worth of free products to use for yourself as a tester over the course of the next year when we put our heads together and work on this great program as I've laid it out for you. I've been in all manner of businesses. You may have heard, I don't want to bore you with a biography show. You may have heard my stories. I talk about, I came up from nothing. I built businesses from scratch. I owned not one, but several franchise opportunities. When the internet became a big boom, I left my career as a state licensed general contractor, landscape design build consultant. I traveled all over the country, primarily in the South, to teach people how to do amazing things like showpiece backyards that have a fish pond with a waterfall and a little stream running through it, koi, going around the cattails, all of that kind of stuff I left behind to seize this opportunity, which was far more scalable, where we can do business and commerce online, and I've never looked back since then. It's a great and amazing chance for us all, even if you have no technical ability, even if you have no experience. I still don't build any websites for myself. That is something that easily can be done, pennies. What we want to be able to do is just run our own business. And this is an example of a small part-time style business that you can add on to whatever it is you're already doing for a lucrative payday. And I'll show you as we work together how to scale it up more and more and more. Okay. I've been in business, as I said, for almost 20 years now, and I've been a speaker, consultant to the industry, and a teacher to 1,000 investors. Everything from Learning Annex shows in New York City to Rich Dad, Poor Dad shows in Los Angeles, more real estate association meetings across the country than I even knew existed. So obviously, this is very valuable information in high demand. It has been for a long, long time. So nothing gives me more pride, pardon me, than bringing a new product onto the market that can really help people. They can help their businesses, that can change lives, which is not to say in a lighthearted way. Truly, people have an impact and effect for the use of the release of these great products that they say, my life is different in a better way now than it was before I knew this information, before I had just a little bit of insight and your help in answering the questions on how to do this. In the beginning, when I started, I had to go to someone to get help and get answers to questions. I wish this kind of thing had been so clearly and concisely available back then to get me much faster and further ahead. But thankfully now, with my experience that I've learned over the years, I can take you by the hand and help draw you in quickly to this amazing opportunity. If you want to be part of the development process from the ground floor, that's what we're talking about here, then I will welcome you with open arms into this program, and you can help me build the next generation of high-level products, which can make both you and ultimately the end user a lot of money, because they're going to get the result for their business that they want from us tweaking, testing, and perfecting how the public can use this product, not just experts who invented and created it. Don't miss this opportunity. I'm serious. You have never seen it before, And you won't see it again at any price if you miss this great chance today. The deadline, midnight Pacific time, East Coast. That gives you a little bit extra breathing room, but not much. Midnight Pacific time today is the absolute drop dead deadline. It will fill up. I can see by the number of people that are engaging in this that this opportunity is going to go like hotcakes. If you want to enroll, do it now, immediately. You can open up a new browser window and type in to get to the secure website, www.cashnow260.com, cash like money, now like now, cashnow260.com, or most of you will watch this on some form of device. Many of those devices, it's a YouTube video. YouTube embeds the link to get to the same secure checkout page right below the video. Click it, and that will get you to the same destination. Or you watch it on other kinds of devices, mobile, iPads, whatever. You can click the links beside the video screen, below the video screen. It's on a web page. There is a button or a link somewhere close by that will get you to the same secure checkout page. You can enter your payment information by a credit card or debit card. Do it immediately. Hit the submit to make sure you're locked in. And by the way, it helps you if you're on YouTube. Give it the like, give it the thumbs up, hit subscribe, notify the bell icon. This stuff is time sensitive. You are getting a huge benefit and bonus by being here, knowing about it. You want to know about the next greatest thing before everybody else does. Then by all means, on the YouTube page, subscribe to our channel. There's not that many videos that come out, so you're not going to get inundated with it, but you're going to get the good stuff when it's there and available. So hit the like, thumbs up, that benefits you, raises the engagement. Hit subscribe, bell icon if you want to hear the notification. I usually like that because I'm pretty busy, as I'm sure most of you are. So as I said again, great opportunities. My life's greatest work to be able to teach and develop and benefit so many other people the same way that it has benefited me over the years. It's cost next to nothing compared to money that you get paid, not to mention the $3,000 plus with a free product that's going to come to you on a regular recurring basis as a product tester of our wonderful company. Thank you so much for I hit the mark by 1 minute. Thank you for taking some of your valuable time on a day like today to check this out. And I look forward to us developing a true relationship, a true working relationship, which is how all the good things that have come to me in my life have been developed. Having an idea, putting it out there with all of the backup to help show and share with people, and then working those relationships where it's a win-win-win situation. So thank you so much. Appreciate you taking your valuable time to be here, and we'll talk to you all again soon. Ciao.